Hey everybody, it's the boss lady here, coming to you from my vehicle, of course. This probably be Monday's vlog. Well, anyway, I'm just leaving. Where am I leaving from? Precision Tune Auto Care. I wanted to have my brakes checked just to be on the safe side, because you know I am getting ready to hit that good road, and I just didn't want any issues. So, gosh, there is a Dollar Tree back this way though. Let's turn this way. I think I want to go to Dollar Tree really quick. The joys of having a tiny car, you can hit that U-turn, baby, with no problem. But anyway, so I stopped over here, met a beautiful man, older white gentleman, you know, and I was just telling him, I said, you know, I'm going to be going out of town. I need to make sure my brakes is good, blah, 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 you know, because you just don't know, you know. So I want to be sure. And so they checked them out. Everything is good. He said, actually, my brakes are new. So I'm like, oh, okay. So there's a Dollar Tree over here that I want to go into and just see. Just, you know, I'm out by myself. Might as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But anyway, he was a nice man. He, you know, he was very knowledgeable. We talked about, you know, the civil unrest last year. Y'all, there's a big old crater in the ground. Really? Whew. That man seems he moved out my way so I could go around it. That crater was humongous. Put my whole car in there. But anyway, we talked about the unrest last year, and we talked about, you know, stuff that happened just last night. There was a big shoot 'em up, bang bang, I guess, downtown Minneapolis, y'all. 10 people shot, 2 died. I'm like, oh my God. They did a really nice reface. It's really nice. Oh, I should go get me some coffee. Should I get coffee? No, I won't get no coffee. But I am gonna go over here and park because I'm going inside Dollar Tree. I haven't been Dollar Tree in a minute. So yeah, we're gonna go to Dollar Tree real quick, see what we can see. Actually, I need to be going to Menards or Home Depot. I need a filter for my furnace. I'm like, what do I need a filter for, child? Let me see here. You know, I love my purse, don't get me wrong, but baby, I don't like carrying this purse all over the place. That's because I need to clean it out. I forgot. I'm like, why is my thing so down here? Hold on. Yeah, I still don't know how to work the thing. He moved my thing. And, oh, whatever. I'll figure it out in a minute. Might have to pull out the good young, what you call it? What is this? Oh, it's for my headphones. I'm like, what is this? I got headphone rubber things in my purse. See? To go with my headphones. I like, because he got me a bunch of different sizes, too. Wow. Some of them let they screw on. Look at that. The ones with the colors like they screw on. Anyway, anyhow. But yeah, I got my big old purse. See, that's the one thing. That's the joys of having this color purse. It blends in with my vehicle. And then I just got a sweatshirt in the back. I just put that on the back. But let me run up in here and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I'm in Dollar Tree, and this is what I'm picking up. So it looks like a bunch of mess, but it's actually not. This is for our trip. So I picked up some napkins, plates, and bowls. We just need this for in the room. Picked up some Lay's Speed Stick body wash, one for home and one for the trip. Picked up some candy, so Sour Patch Kids. I picked up 2 bags of my trolleys. One is for now, one is for the trip. I grabbed some fruit snacks, some crackers. So I got 2 different flavors, cheddar jack and white cheddar. I also got 2 bags of the Boom Chicka Pop popcorn. I got some Gatorade and I got some water. So I think that should be good enough. I just want to have some snacks for in the room, so you know, we can have something to snack on like at night or whatever, or if we're not hungry in the morning but just need a little something, we can have that too. So, and of course, you know, on the ride. So this is what I got so far. I think that's gonna be it for this trip to Dollar Tree. And then, matter of fact, maybe not. Hold on, let me see. I think I'm gonna grab these cups. It says Hello Sweet Summer, and it's 2 of them, so 2 for $1. So that way we have a straw apiece. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna grab those 2 to get our summer started. But that is all I'm getting at Dollar Tree. I will see you guys in the car. I'm back. So wasn't that a cool little quick Dollar Tree haul? Yes, boss lady, you all about the snacks. You right. Baby, all about the snacks. Gotta try to save some of that that money. Ooh, I don't know about y'all when y'all travel, especially when you go to like places like I gotta get that cool air going, because honey, 73 right now, and supposed to get even hotter today. I gotta go and get my air filter for the house. So I'm trying to think which way to go. I'm probably going my end of town because I don't know. I'm in the capital, so there's very limited places I go to over here. So yes, I'm gonna head back towards the house. But anyway, so that was our little snack bag, because I figured, you know, I was there. Because at first I was looking around, you know, Dollar Tree, and I was like, do I want this? Do I want that? Blah, blah, blah. And then I started looking, and I'm like, you know what? I could be getting our snacks and stuff now. And, you know, the last time we went, you know, I had the full-on plates, cups, this and that, and tablecloth. I wasn't buying no tablecloth this time. I figured I know how to wipe things down. Plus, you know, but I did want to have some disposable stuff, even though I did buy those reusable cups. But those would be mainly for when we're in the car. Because, you know, we got water bottles or whatever for at the hotel. Y'all, so who remembers going out of town? Well, okay, maybe this was just me. But if you remember, comment below. But who remembers, like, back in the day when you were a kid, right? When money wasn't always available? And who remembers, like, your parents either cooking, you know, you having like some chicken back in the day when everybody ate pork, some pork chops, some bread, you know, or you had like lunch meat and bread and stuff. In the car, you know, you had chips and cookies, and you know, your mama might make a cake or something. See, that's how back in the day folks traveled, because I think one reason was because of not being able to stop everywhere, you know what I mean? Being a person of color, you can't just stop any and everywhere because you're not welcome. So as opposed to stopping like that, be like, okay, y'all eat in the car, fix you a sandwich, whatever. I remember that. I'm trying to think. There was one particular trip. I don't know. Was it our Florida trip when I was a kid? I think I was like 10 years old, and I remember we had this big old cooler. We were in a van, and I fell asleep on top of the cooler. Nobody could get nothing to eat or drink, y'all. They was mad at me. Tell her to wake up so we can get something to drink and eat. I'm like, hey, it was the coolest spot to sleep on. Anyway, but I remember, like, my nanny, she would like fry up pork chops and, you know, grab like a loaf of bread, fry up some pork chops or have some chicken, and then she had some cake and cookies and stuff, and they have a bunch of pops and water, and child, that's how you travel. So I must made mention of that, right, with Miss Peanut. Miss Peanut was like, what? Because what I said was, you know, depending on how much I cook for Memorial Day, I could just, you know, cook up enough and we can pack up, you know, some stuff, because we're gonna have, you know, little kitchenette. Now we can pack up some stuff and take it with us. And she was just looking like, I said, baby, please believe me. Yes, you are privileged, but honey, I can take it old school. So this is the road I'm traveling on right now. Matter of fact, I think I passed the spot. This road I'm traveling on, if anybody recalls the case Philando Castile, this is the road that he was killed on. You know, because I know a lot of people follow, you know, different news things, you know, with the police or whatever. So this is Larpenteur that I'm driving on, and this is the road that he was killed on. Whew, I tell you, most states be known for, you know, historical monuments and blah, blah, blah. And my state is known for, oh, here is where this person was killed and that person was killed. And right. But anyway, so yeah, it was back that way because now I'm in a different part. It just changed over to a different little town or whatever. And let me tell you, they used to have speed traps, not speed traps. Yeah, speed traps. And the cops would sit in different parts of this road that I'm driving on. And if you were 1 mile over, they'd pull you over and give you a ticket. I mean, now they can't have them sit out there like that because of what happened to Philando. But yeah, if you were just 1 over, you were getting pulled over. They didn't play that out here. Kept people in line, I guess. But anyway, so I told Miss Penny, I said, you know, we don't have to eat out. We can get us some lunch meat and some bread and put it in our room and we can eat it. She was none too happy. Get us a box of cereal and some milk. I'm like, look, I'm off for saving my coin. If you want to be out here doing this, that, those, and the fifth, we got to save somewhere. So, yeah, child, she was not happy with me. Like, what do you mean, mama? I'm like, girl, you gonna be able to enjoy your trip. Mama might not be able to, but you will. Oh, Lord. And I only bring that up because we have been spending some excessive money lately. And I'm like, you know, we got this trip coming up. You know, we got this trip coming up. And we got bills. I'm like, look, now, we can't be sitting up here not paying bills just for a trip. Those days is over, honey. So, anyway, anyhow, child, I'm getting ready to go home and see what's going on with husband. I told her we're going to go to Subway because she likes Subway. I do, too. I was going to get us a resort where it had a full kitchen. I found a place that had a full kitchen, but then the price of it compared to, you know, going to the resort, it was like it didn't have as much amenities. You know, the resort we're going to, it has an indoor-outdoor water park, indoor-outdoor amusement park. And I think the resort that I was looking at that was cost-effective, it only had like they said it was a water park, but it was just a pool with some slides. And she would have been like, no roller coaster, Mom? And I'm so excited. Her sister is going. Her nephew. I'm like, y'all get on them rides. I don't have to ride nothing. Woo-wee. Thank you, Jesus. Finally a trip that I don't have to really participate. I'm so serious. Y'all not going to hear about Boss Lady getting hurt and stuff again. Speaking of getting hurt, y'all. So, I don't know if I'm having, what do you call it? Sympathy pains or something. But you know the injury I got 2 years ago when we went to the resort? Y'all, do you know yesterday my knee area started going into spasm? Like, we were in the store and I was getting stuff, and every time I would walk 2 feet, like just go 1, 2, I would have a spasm. It was to the point where I was literally holding on to husband. I don't know what that's about. Y'all pray for me, because I'm like, what's going on? Whew. So, yeah. I thought I was going to have to leave my car. That man had me thinking I was going to leave my car for the weekend, honey. But I'm so happy. I just, you know. Because here's the thing. When you do things out of order, and what I mean by that is, you know, if you have a husband who is, if you have a husband who knows about, like, cars and stuff like that, you know, they typically are the ones who handle all the car business. But, you know, I've been with my husband for 28 years, and he has taught me well, okay? I don't always give him his props, but I will say, yes, my husband's taught me well. So I know what to look for, what not to look for, blah, 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 whatever. And so, like, when I bought this vehicle, actually my last 3 vehicles, husband really didn't have, you know, no input. But by him not having input, then he has say so when something may arise. And so he's like, what about this? And you didn't, you know what I mean? So, Lord, thank God ain't no cans back there. Oh, speaking of which, I got my pop right here, child. Thirsty? Oh, there go the haze. Sorry about that, y'all. But, so anyway, you know, husband like, oh, well, you do it on your own? Well, do everything on your own. So, I'm just grateful that everything worked out in my favor. Even though his friends have been questioning me, why'd you this and that, and what was wrong with it? Well, you know, and then asking him, and he's just like, her vehicle. And I'm like, you daggone straight, it's my vehicle, so mind your business. But before I end this video, because I'm getting ready to end, speaking of husband's friends and stuff, and I don't think I've ever really mentioned this person on my channel before. Maybe I have years and years and years and years ago. But what I wanted to say was, a friend of my husband's who is like a brother to him. He ran a stop sign. I mean, you know, y'all know my horn work, right? Speaking of which, oh, let me tell y'all about that. Oh, there's a cop right there and I was honking. Anyway, so before I tell you about my husband's friend, y'all, we watched this movie last night called Unhinged. Lord help. I thought about it after I done pushed the button on this on the car. But that movie, if you're looking for a movie to watch, it's suspenseful and kind of a thriller. Watch it. It talks about like road rage and stuff, you know, and how people be tripping and acting and everything. Definitely pick that up and watch it. I'm trying to get y'all where you don't have that haze on you, but sorry. Anyway, maybe when I turn a different way. Speaking of which, I'm about to turn this way. But that movie was good. I mean, this man had lost all his good mind, honey. When I tell you, he lost all his mind. I was like, oh, it made me not want to honk ever again until I just honked just then. But there was a cop close, thank God. Anyway, but before I end this video, y'all, so my husband's friend, who is like a brother to him, I mean, him and his woman have been together just as long as husband and I've been together. They've been together 27 years. We've been together 28 years. He was the best man witness at our wedding. And, you know, he's been there a lot for my husband in past years. Recent years, within the last, I would say, at least 5 years, their friendship has changed to the point where they don't do anything together anymore. They don't hang out anymore. You know how people kind of grow apart, but only one person's growing apart and you don't understand why? Well, anyway, y'all, I just ask those who will, please pray for him. We got word yesterday. His girlfriend called my husband. I'm going to stop right here because I got good lighting. Yes, God. Anyway, his girlfriend called my husband yesterday. I was getting ready to, I was preparing for my live show, and she called to tell my husband that his friend is in the hospital in ICU, and he has double pneumonia. That was devastating to hear. Now, granted, my husband and his friend have not been, you know, it's not that they're not on speaking terms. It's just that, I don't know, the friend just I don't know. I don't know what his thinking has been or was or whatever. But anyway, you know, and it's bothered husband too, because he's like, I didn't do nothing to him. I don't know why, you know, whatever, you know. Some of it's jealousy though. But anyway, so I told him, I said, you need to go ahead and call y'all's other friend. They have a mutual friend. And so by the time he talked to him, all my stuff is spilled out in the bag. That's because I didn't hang the bags on the hooks. Anyway, by the time he talked to his other friend had more details. And y'all, for those who don't think the C word, pandemic, you know what I'm saying, is real, let me tell you, it's more than real. He's in a bad spot. He's in a bad way. And so, even though I was angry with him, matter of fact, I just looked at his picture yesterday. I got a picture with him that I took 3 years ago, Mother's Day weekend. That's when Miss Peanut was at camp. I'll never forget. And we went to class. I hadn't seen him because, like I said, they hadn't really been chit-chatting and stuff. So I said, you know what? Take me to go see him, because I think back then he was sick or something too. And I said, I need to see him for myself, and I wanted to pray with him. And so anyway, husband took a picture of us. And so I was looking at my memories on Shutterfly, and that picture popped up, and I was like, dang, you know, I'm like, I miss him. I mean, because he was a character, you know, he keep you laughing. And I just like, man, I just kind of miss, you know. So anyway, and I just seen his girlfriend Tuesday at the store when I went to go get something from the store, salad or something. Anyway, so yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if that was the atmosphere. Because when I looked at the picture, I didn't look at the picture in disgust. I just looked at the picture like, man, you know, I miss our friend. And then, like I said, I just saw his girlfriend. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I really hope and pray that he pulls through. I did my live yesterday for my business, and then I told husband, get your shoes on, let's go. He was like, where we go? He thought I was talking about going to the hospital. I already know we can't go to the hospital. I know we can't go to the hospital, right? So, you know, but I was like, no, we're going to go over to our other friend's house so we can chat with them and see, you know, what's going on or whatever. And so, anyway, so we did, and that's when we found out more details, even more details. And I was just like, Lord have mercy, you know. And so we all made a pact, the four of us, you know, 2 women, 2 men, husbands and wives, because the 4 of us are all married. And so we made a pact, and I said, listen, some go down, we need to be in contact with each other, you know. You don't feel good, you get yourself to the hospital. Don't be sitting up here waiting. Don't be up here, I can just, no. I mean, we all we got, you know. My husband has a very limited pack of friends. And, you know, I care about them just as well as he do. You know, they're like brothers to him. So, anyway, long story short, y'all, because I'm going off on a tangent now. Little nasty, mangy looking, gross. But anyway, so I told them, I said, you know, we got to stick together no matter what. Because we all we got. I mean, we are all we got. And even though my husband is not, you know, because matter of fact, both guys aren't really speaking. But I told him, I said, no matter what, you know, we need to be praying that he pulled through. And if he pulls through, you know, Lord willing, y'all got to get back on the right foot. You know what I'm saying? Can't be sitting up here all this drama. It's just, life is too short. It's too short to be holding grudges. It's too short to be up here being jealous over material things. You know, so That's my 59 cents on that. Y'all be great. Y'all be well. Getting ready to drive past my football field. What they playing? Oh, they doing lacrosse today. I'm like, what's all these cars up here for? Y'all, I don't know how I feel about all this. You know, Miss Pena gonna be going to school, and she gonna be, well, she may or may not want to do, you know, go to the games and stuff. Who knows? We going to basketball, though. I want to see the basketball players. We got a good basketball team, and we got a good football team. Now, that's lacrosse. I don't know how good they are. But, and I heard wrestling is really good, too. And, you know, I used to be wrestling manager. So, anyway, I'm rambling. Let me go. So I can get to this house with these good young peoples. And I will see y'all in a new video. Bye, guys.